it, man. Bring it in. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. Holy smokes.
Anytime. Welcome back, guys. I'm at a local outdoor range called Chinook Landing. I've shot here many times in the past. I'm just gonna finish dialing in my bow with my new sight. Still gotta set my 30 and 40 pin, and then I can put my sight tape on. But mostly I'm just gonna set 30 today, and then we'll see where 40 is at. Don't think I should have to adjust much, but stay tuned and we'll see how I do. Not bad for the first round at 30. Alright guys, so been shooting 30. I don't have to adjust at all. Pretty stoked about that. Only shot a handful of groups, but that's all I needed to know to verify. Shot 40, I'm gonna have to adjust 40, but this isn't too bad. It's my last round. You know, not 100% perfect, but call it a day because it's super hot. The sun is directly in my eyes, and there's a glare off the bubble, and I can't see my bubble. So stay tuned for some more exciting stuff. I'm actually going to Hoodoo, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I realized after reviewing some of the clips from today, I missed a good portion of me shooting, so I must not hit record when I set up the phone. So instead of this being a really short, mundane, boring video, I'm going to add it into the next video, which is some exciting news, and I don't want to spoil it, so just keep watching. You'll enjoy it. You gonna join us? Alright. Welcome guys. This is Bradley from Wild Food Outdoors, in case you don't know it yet.
My little nephew, Taji.
Nephew. So I just want to ask you real quick, because I'm excited, and so I want to share it with my little fan base and your fan base. Damn you planes.
Yeah, we're flight school over there, so we're constantly just flying.
Should we wait a little bit?
Yeah. You also need to talk louder.
I'm sorry. I'm always quiet.
Get hyped.
Woo. Gotta get hyped.
Hyped! My dad, like, cause I used to be like, I would be like that all the time. Like, all the time.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Brad, come on, man, get excited. And he'd always be like, do this. What? And he'd like, clap it. And he'd always be like, do this. Yeah! You gotta do that. Yeah! Come on, Brad. I'm like, Dad, shut up.
Everyone tells me I'm mumble, and I don't agree with them, but I do talk quiet, especially on video for some reason. Horrible. Okay. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Thanks for watching. This is Bradley, if you don't know, from Wild Food Outdoors. You should know him by now. I basically just wanted to talk to you kind of about what's going on right now. You obviously have a bow, and so I just want to know kind of not necessarily why you chose this bow, but why are you switching to archery versus rifle? What are you excited about, and what are your fears, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, super stoked to finally have a bow in my hand. So tagging along with you last year during your archery hunt was the first time I'd ever been around an archery hunt at all. And man, I was just so super excited. It was like so much fun, so much adrenaline, and just hearing those bugles getting close to the bulls, I was hooked like immediately. And then after that, I had my rifle elk hunt, and that was just a total bore fest. I mean,
Yeah.
it was only 4 days. There were probably 5 times as many people out there in the field, and I saw some cows the day before season. We saw a spike opening morning, and that was it. And man, the rest of the time I was just like, why am I even out here? So basically after those 2 experiences, I got, okay, I definitely got to get a bow. Definitely going to be doing archery elk this coming season. So super stoked. It took me longer than I wanted it to actually get set up with a bow, but got it in hand. We've been practicing a little bit, and I'm super stoked to get going and get ready for season.
Awesome. So quickly, let's just talk about the bow. What is it? What's on it?
Yeah.
Why you chose it, maybe?
Yeah. So I've got this. It's the Hoyt RX7 Ultra in OD green, I guess is the color. And then it just so happened a buddy on Instagram, Wolfgang, put this bow up for sale with a really nice deal, already kind of set up and ready to go. So that was sort of the deciding factor. So picked it up used in great shape. It's got the CBE Engage hybrid 3-pin sight on there. It does have the ability to dial, which is cool. It's got the level on there, which is nice. It's got the Epsilon drop away rest. I don't know if there's an exact model of that.
Hamski rest.
Yeah. What else? Got the stabilizer on there. Came with it. It's got the tight spot quiver and the scope. Yeah. And so, yeah, Wolfgang had it set up with 80-pound limbs,
Right.
70 to 80-pound limbs, and he had it maxed out at 80. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that. So when I took it in to kind of get things adjusted for me, we backed it all the way down to 70, and I was still on the struggle bus with that. So I swapped out to the 60 to 70 limbs and then dropped it all the way down to 60. And I mean, I'm still getting used to it. It's still an effort, but hopefully I'll be able to get it, get comfortable here in the next week or so. And yeah, just practice.
Yeah, from an outsider standpoint, watching you from never shooting a bow to right now, I've helped and witnessed many people in my life starting their journey as archers, or whether it's with a compound or a recurve longbow. And some people take a long time to figure it out. Some people are really fast with it. So from what I've seen, I feel like you're getting it really quickly. Like I said, you're already anchoring, looks like consistently. You're holding it to your face whereas before you're pulling it away. You're opening your hand already. You're letting the bow do the job. You just need to get the drawing it back and get comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Outside of the bow and wanting to switch to archery, what are you nervous about?
Man, I think it's like what's actually going to happen when we get a bull coming in, you know?
Right.
I mean, because last season with you, like, we had probably, what did we have, like 3 or 4 pretty good stocks?
I think at one point we counted, there's a couple times where we called the same bull in more than once. And I think there was 5 or 6 encounters, we'll call it, where we had a bull responding or coming in, or we were working into him. So
Yeah.
I think it was 3 different bulls altogether, maybe 4, and then 2 of them we called in a couple times.
So man, I'm just like, you know, I remember that one where like I could see the bull and I ranged him and he was like 127 yards or something like that, and then he started coming and I was just like already freaking out at 127 yards. So like, man, when they're right there, I'm sure that's just gonna be like heart pounding, just you know, a whole different ball game. So,
and you're still new to hunting and new to animals being close.
Yeah.
So you got like all the weight stacked on you, you know. Whereas me, I've been hunting for quite a while. I've shot a few deer. I have not shot an elk yet, so keep watching. Hopefully we'll
absolutely. We're gonna make it happen this year.
When you draw back, you gotta be calm, you know.
Right.
So it'll be very interesting to see how you.
Yeah, it'll be totally. I mean, I feel really comfortable on the rifle now. I've taken a deer, taken the bear now. So I'm feeling really comfortable on the rifle, but obviously that's distance, right? So it'll be. I'm really interested to just kind of see the dynamic of what it feels like when like you got this giant animal coming at you. But I'm hoping some of that discipline from the rifle side will translate over once I get into that scenario. We'll see.
Yeah, going back to you shooting, actually, I was mentally like comparing you while you're from watching you shoot your rifle to this, and it seems like you're already squeezing the trigger. I don't know if you actually are, like obviously not in your head, but it looks like you're still, you're doing the process of squeezing the trigger instead of snapping it.
Right.
A lot of people, I struggle with it too, certain times, like especially on rifle, people will jerk the trigger.
Yeah.
Same thing with the bow, people do that on the bow.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see you like translate it almost from
Yeah.
rifle.
With the release, which by the way we didn't mention, I'm using the Spot Hog Wise Guy release. It's even lighter.
You think?
It's definitely lighter than the rifle trigger. So
I
I was initially when I shot this at the shop a couple times with the Wise Guy for the first time, I was actually surprised at how light it felt. So I'll be interested to see if I can keep the same feeling as I get used to it, like
right. Yeah.
once I kind of know what it does every time, like if I start anticipating or start, pulling more or anything like that. So that'll be something to kind of keep an eye on, I think. But as of right now, yeah, it feels like I just barely put anything on there and it's ding, gone, so.
Yeah, they're pretty light. I have the same release. I just bought it earlier this year. In my opinion, I feel like I could even make it lighter. Which it might be, between the two, they're the same model, but they might have a little variance in pressure.
Yeah.
It does look like they're adjustable, so it might be something we play around with. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. You wanna talk about what tags we drew, or you wanna leave that a secret?
Up to you.
Nope.
We put in for the big 3 Oregon, whatever.
Yep.
That you never draw unless you just get lucky.
Right.
But we put in for Mount Emily buck and we drew, which wasn't surprising really to us because it's not. You don't need points really.
Like 1 or 2, I think.
Yeah.
I think 1 was 60-something% and 2 was 80-something or 90, almost
so
100.
people say it's not that great of a unit anymore for bucks. But our main kind of idea there was it's a unit we're putting in for elk. So if we get out there for buck, that'll help us learn the unit. And then also supposedly it's pretty nice for bear. So hopefully we can find a fall bear or 2 while we're out there.
Yeah, so basically we're going to use that tag as really a way of scouting. Obviously we're going to hunt for a buck. I've never shot a buck, so I would love to fill that tag. But also use it as a scouting tool for, like you said, if we ever end up drawing a Mount Emily bull tag, or for fall bear.
So we're looking forward to that one.
Right. And then we just have fall bear. That was the only other tag. So.
Fall bear. Of course, got cougar tags in the pocket.
Yep.
If we see any of those, we'll take them. We'll eat them.
Coyotes.
Yeah, man, I gotta get rid of some of these coyotes around here at the farm. They've been getting the fawns, so.
I thought I heard one earlier. But
yeah, that's the plan for this season.
This is the theme. I don't know if you can see it. It only takes one. Because that's what we kept saying.
Yep.
With your bear.
Yeah.
Happened to work out. So.
And Taj is practicing with his bow. And
how old are you?
6.5.
6.5 years old, shooting a bow. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I was just super excited to share with everybody that he finally kind of got the bow and is doing the motions to come hunting with me. So now he just has to work on shooting and calling.
Calling for sure. Oh man, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll be fine. And of course, we're gonna hopefully film it.
Absolutely.
And do our best. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel if you would.
All right.
Any last words?
Take it easy.
Any last words?
Say goodbye to the people. All right.